the 18 best Super Bowl commercials of 2025. I have been in marketing a long time. Am I an expert in marketing? No. So, yes, I graduated with a marketing degree. I've been in marketing with a few companies, over the years. Am I great at marketing and advertising? No, I'm not fantastic, but I think I know a good amount. I've seen enough in the world and marketing myself and everything, that I think I got a good idea of things. So, let's take a look. 18 best Super Bowl commercials of 2025. We're also going to rate each one, break it down, all of that.
Hey, what happened to Fast Life?
Not today.
What? Are y'all kidding me?
Trash. Okay, they're eating the Häagen. First off, Häagen-Dazs. Oh, this might be a hot take here. I think sucks. The only thing I think of Häagen-Dazs is when I go to a Met game. Hey, Häagen-Dazs here! Get your Häagen-Dazs! And that guy is screaming for people to buy a Häagen-Dazs. No one buys them. Everybody wants a soft ice cream. All right? No one wants a Häagen-Dazs. Yeah, Fast and Furious, you got Vin Diesel there. He's eating a Häagen-Dazs. Ludacris pops up. Luda! What about the boomers that have no idea who any of them are? Just for Luda, because I like Luda, I give it a 3. I don't know how much they probably paid so much money for all 3 of them to be in it.
Mum, Dad?
We have something to tell you.
You have a twin brother we never told you about.
I'm sorry.
So? What's his name?
Other David.
You called him Other David?
If there's 2 Davids, one has to be Other David.
Where is he?
Left him in America.
Are you...
Beckham. Dave Beckham.
No way.
Hey, what'd you say your name was?
David,
Try one of these. That is the best buffalo wing in the county.
you eat buffalo?
No, it's just chicken. It was invented in Buffalo, the city.
So it's not buffalo.
You all right, man?
Still got it? Come on, guys. Sorry, it's a thing I do.
You drink Stella?
I have taste, David.
Something I have to tell you.
Okay.
My brother is a famous soccer player?
Yeah.
So how famous are you? Like Matt Damon famous?
Maybe Ben Affleck famous.
That's a shame.
Okay, that was actually pretty good. Everybody wants to enjoy a beer together at like an outing like that, or maybe in a bar scene or anything. It was beautiful. Kept my attention the whole time. I can't give it a 10. No way. I think right off the rip here, we might have seen our first night. It's still missing a little bit, I feel. I'm going to give it, it did wander a little bit. Wasn't compact. 8.8.
What is this artwork?
Comedian by Mauricio Catalan, worth $6.2 million.
What?
What?
That's a $6.2 million banana.
Are you kidding?
We need to find you another banana. Bananas.
Gentlemen,
What a place you have.
who eats art?
Think you're supposed to say, hey, Meta.
Like, hey, Meta, who eats art? And then Meta would say,
Chris Pratt.
Hey, Meta, call my lawyer.
I feel like they just dump a bunch of money to celebrities, throw them in there, say, you read these 3 lines and expect it to be a hit. I think that was worse than the first, so I'm going to give that a 2 out of 10. Listen, it used to work back then. Nowadays, these celebrities just will write back with you like, you suck on Twitter, and they'll write back, hey, man, that's not very... You used to not be able to interact or anything. Now it's like way different. It's not a big deal to have a celebrity on there, but it sees everything, their whole life and everything that they're posting. It was way different back then. 2 out of 10. Here's the sad part. Google's commercials always suck. They'll always have fucking like a white background, fucking everybody smiling, random shit. They always suck, but Google products will always just do amazing. It's just, I have no idea, and the Google commercials, no idea what they're about, but they just, because of the brand that they have behind it, backing from their products, that's a perfect case of like a product that doesn't need the advertising. That commercial is a fucking negative 10 out of 10.
Next.
But
I believe Google got a Super Bowl commercial in order to block someone else out.
Absolutely. Probably did that and just put a bunch of shit together.
I can't believe they let us back in this place.
What? No good?
No.
Oh.
Here we go.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, boy.
So good. Oh, it is so.
This one's real.
Oh.
Now that is a sandwich. I'll have what she's having.
I guess it's from, I never met, Harry Met Sally, right? Is that it? So you got someone like me that's not gonna, I know it's probably a reference to something else, but I've never seen it. So this is perfect for me. So I'm gonna be guessing, okay, this is from somewhere. I could tell, they did a good job with the visuals for someone like me who has no idea about who they are, but could tell it's a reference to a movie or a show. They did a good job with that, especially with him saying, hey, we're back here. Good job with that for the viewer who has no idea to know it's relating to something. Hellmann's, the product placement is great. She's moaning in there. The punchline at the end of the girl who goes, you know, I'll have what she's having. Pretty simple, standard kind of like joke. If you don't get the reference to it, I guess it would hit a lot less. I'm going to say 6 out of 10. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. If I maybe knew the reference, maybe bump it up to a 7. It seems to be towards more of an older audience.
We'll do 2 Michelob Ultras.
Excuse me.
The first 3 seconds, putting a Michelob Ultra in there. This is good.
Would you consider playing us?
For the Ultras.
Oh, we're kind of at a high level.
Fascinating.
You guys sure you want this?
Please serve.
I can already tell these are one of these commercials that it's already going bad. All right, this is what they do. They show the product in the first 3 seconds, which is good, but then are gonna have an hour of fucking bullshit that will relate to nothing, and then at the end show product again. These are not, there's like different tiers of advertising. This is one of them that they're doing. It works sometimes, depending, but I don't like them.
That was fun.
You got 2 celebrities doing it. You had a few spots for Michelob Ultra. I just don't. It's just so mid. It's another one of these just dumping a bunch of money to celebrities. Throw the product up a little bit. You're pissing money away. Whenever I go for a Michelob Ultra, I don't. I'm not thinking tennis. And, 5 out of 10. I do 5 out of 10 because they tried.
Pringles. Just blow in the can. Do it.
This is good.
I'm just gonna go to the store.
Actually pretty good. Why I'm gonna give this a 7.5, okay? I could count. The amount of product placement is so good in this commercial. Normally, on its funniness and but it's getting a 7.5 because of this. First 3 seconds, Pringles ad. You see the Pringles, all right? You see the guy, everybody knows the guy with the mustache, right? You already have that brand locked. Pringles there. Pringles again. Another frame. Another frame here with Pringles in it. Blows in it. Another frame with Pringles in it. This is why this is very good. This is why it's a 7.5. Another frame with Pringles in it. No Pringles here. You're at the Super Bowl. You got Reese to be in there. Pretty good, right? A little delay with no Pringles now. Pringles all across, everywhere. Here. Another one. More. Multiples. Again, a beautiful view of it. Again. Back to here. With him holding it. Yeah, showing off the different colors and flavors. A lot of the product in there. It gets a 7.5. Remember, I'm going strictly for the a variety of advertising pieces. 7.5. Again, first 3 seconds, we got Reese's in.
Ever since Reese's came out with their new chocolate lava big cup with a delicious layer of chocolate lava, people visiting the lava flows have been pretty confused.
That stuff looks delicious.
I want to eat lava. It looks so good.
Just a little taste.
Don't eat lava. Eat chocolate lava.
Get in my mouth, lava.
Don't eat lava. Eat ooey gooey chocolate lava.
It's lava time, baby.
Don't eat lava. Eat new Reese's chocolate lava big cup.
Haha, we have the granny going in. Funny, haha. Yeah, no. That was just stale. I can't even give it more than a 4. And they tried. The problem, see, you could have ads that are not funny to be amazing. But the problem is when you try too hard to be funny and it's not, it makes it bad.
On my side hustle, male hand model. But now I just discovered these. Relax Fit hands-free Skechers slip-ins. Comfy shoes with a little extra room you don't need your hands to put on. I just step in and go with no bending down and no touching. And to be honest, I kind of love not using my hands.
Come on, Andy. No one peels like you.
Sorry, bro. I'm out the game. Go hands-free with Relax Fit Skechers slip-ins.
Let's just go off and just say he is the worst actor I've ever seen. I've seen him in multiple commercials. He is just so fucking bad. But you got to get it. You got the Super Bowl, right? It's good to put him in there. You got to just shove him in there somehow. You really do. It's going to get more than the Reese's. It's going to get a 5 out of 10.
Joke's on you, I've been hand-free for over 30 years.
It's going to get a 5 out of 10 because it showed exactly what the product is, does, and had a relation to it in a way without using hands. And it's good for the older people who just slip in, you know. I'm going to give it a 5.5 out of 10 because it really does showcase what the product is very well, too. And caters to that type of the older audience that buy Velcro type sneakers or just slip in, you know, don't want to tie, you know.
Andy Reid got more rushing yards in that commercial than Mahomes got in the actual game.
Damn, that was rough.
Come here to me and get your Squarespace. 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 Squarespace.
Right now, this commercial is not looking good here.
Oh, Squarespace. Oh, websites. Oh, sure it is.
You know what's the worst? Like I said, you have to deliver the message and what the product is, like, directly to the consumer, to the viewer. You have to, otherwise they're not going to know. People are going to think, oh, laptops? Is that what it is? Because they were throwing laptops. No, obviously it's for websites, but that still makes it hard. I know what Squarespace is, but a lot of people don't. Him saying Squarespace and throwing laptops is going to confuse someone that has no idea what Squarespace is. Just saying it over and over, chucking a laptop in and then saying websites. What is it, a blog? Is it like a search engine? What is it? So people are gonna think laptops? I don't need a laptop. It's that hits a 2. A part of me really wants to give it a 1. I think it's the worst one I've seen so far.
If there was no galaxy far, far away, then there was no joy. And they never did assemble. What if every second didn't count? And he never did remember who he was? What if she never did step into the arena and he didn't see more butts? And she never did let it go and no one ever did get murdered in this building? Then that would really suck, wouldn't it? But hey, there is a galaxy far, far away, and there is joy, and they did assemble, and every second does count, and he did remember who he was, and she did step into the arena, and he did see more butts, and she did let it go. And best of all, a whole bunch of people did get murdered in this building.
You gotta be freaking kidding me.
And aren't we lucky for that?
Oh my God, that is also just as bad. Way too much blabbering. You're in it. You gotta, if you're doing this on a Super Bowl, you gotta remember that people are gonna be in bars. People are gonna be at people's houses, right? Where people are talking and chatting. It's gonna be a little bit loud and everything. You cannot have essaying, blabbering commercials. You have to have drawn attention. Stupid like, yo, look. That's what you need. You cannot have an articulate blabbering thing to portray all the way that it's all about. So you can't do that. I'm about to quit streaming and start sending out my resume, bro. This shit pisses me off. I feel like that when you're making a commercial for a certain thing, an event or anything, I feel like these companies, these advertisers don't think about the event in general and then the perception that people are going to have watching it. They just go, let's make a good commercial in a time slot. Let's pay this celebrity this much money, throw them in there, and then make sure our product is shown enough. Understand the environment and the audience that's watching. Everybody is packed into, like, on the couch. It's loud. If you want a good Super Bowl commercial, or maybe a good ad, call me. I'm your guy.
I think this is the first year where the Super Bowl commercials were truly terrible. Like, that was my highlight to watching it, Nagzz.
For the past, I'd say past 10 years, probably.
Next.
Super Bowl
You
ads
gotta
have
have
been
it
terrible.
exciting or with hot
10
chicks
years.
and beer in it for the Super Bowl or else it not the Super Bowl.
Hot chicks, right? Hot chicks and beer work
Nagzz,
to an
you
extent.
can't blame these big companies. They constantly fired their marketing team, so the only people left is Deborah from accounting because she took a photography class in high school.
It's true. Hot chicks and beer do work. I mean, it's proven sex sells. Just over the years, over the countless years, sex sells. Everybody has seen plenty of hot chicks and beer. So you get kind of numb to it. So you have to do it in a way that also stands out. Just putting a hot chick up there with some beer and your product is better than half the shit I'm watching right now. And it would have been a lot cheaper.
Jeremy is a method actor. What is that? Coming out to his ready. The acting method from the book.
There's a book?
He's preparing. He's doing his research.
I never did no research on nothing. Look where I'm at.
Exactly.
We're big time now.
You ruined it.
Do I ruin it, or do you have a breakfast named after you?
Oh.
Hey. What are you doing in there?
We're doing a Dunkin' Donuts commercial, right?
Right.
I'm just trying to find the character. I think I found a way in. You're from Boston. I'm from Boston. Dunkin' is...
I don't know why. I thought that, bro, was it me? Does this look like the Andrew Tate meme? Obviously, take the goop away. That's what it reminds me of.
The character. I think I found a way in. You're from Boston. I'm from Boston. Dunkin' is Boston. Boston is Paul Revere. One if by land, two if by sea. The redcoats are coming.
You're an artist, and I know what that's like, but how long is it going to take for the bean method?
I mean, I'll be ready in like 3 hours.
You should have paid for Matt.
I told you that.
Again, too much blabbering. They are not seeing the demographics and what the event is. Beer, loud people, packed in a room. If you're doing blabbering, you're going to tune people out. If you're watching that and it just keeps blabbering, someone's going to be like, yo, I forgot to tell you, actually, next week we're going to be doing... You're losing. You're losing people. Yo, send me to a fucking conference. This is bad.
You could be a marketing consultant, to temporarily go to companies, show them how to make ads, and then be back in time for stream nag cool.
I can do that. And I also feel like all these commercials, they're all detached.
Interesting little known fact is that the beluga whale has the IQ of a human genius.
Hey, Richard. Got your phone.
Do you say my name?
Yes, I said your name because I'm a genius. Were you not paying attention, man?
Yeah.
Look at the size of my huge bulbous head. Look at your tiny little noggin. Do you even know what bulbous means? Even my vocabulary's genius.
Can I get my phone back?
Not just yet, Richard. Want to know what else is genius?
What?
Finding the right credit card with NerdWallet. They got all these nerds that will do the work for you. Big brain people. Like me, Richard. Just a few simple questions, and boom, they match you with the right credit card. Pretty cool, huh?
Wait, you use credit cards?
You realize I'm a whale, Richard. No, but you do. All right, gotta go. Bye.
My phone?
Not bad. It's not bad. It's actually pretty decent. You guys all know, here's a perfect example. You guys all know when you're watching a YouTube video, right? And, they'll be saying something, they'll be like, to protect my privacy and, just like you. And you know when the ad is coming, right? You know when the ad is coming, or you could be like, wait, this is an ad. You know it's an ad. The way a good ad works is when you can't really tell. You know it's an ad, but you can't really tell. Right now you're thinking, is this a phone ad? But...
Because I'm a genius. Were you not paying attention, man?
Yeah.
Look at the size of my huge bulbous head. Look at your tiny little noggin. Do you
Right.
even know what bulbous means? Even my vocabulary's genius.
Can I get my phone back?
Not just yet, Richard. Want to know what else is genius?
What?
You know it's coming right there. You could, it's weird, you could feel it.
Finding the right credit card with NerdWallet. They got all these nerds that will do the work for
And then it just gets into your typical ad script talk. You gotta find a way to keep the commercial going where you know the product. That's why advertising is so cool. You know what the product is, while it also doesn't feel like an ad, and it keeps the viewer's attention span. A little bit of funniness, clever, where you don't feel like you're watching an advertisement. That's what makes a great ad. And the consumer, the viewer, knows exactly what is being placed in front of them.
Like me. Boom, they match you with the right credit.
You know what else is genius? Blow hole blast from Gamersips. Use code Nagzz for 10% off your order.
That's a 2 out of 10 ad. I might as well keep it on par and be a shit ad for the rest of the shit I've seen here.
Convince the world we know what we're doing, when in fact, we do not.
I can make you believe I'm a detective without ever stepping foot in an actual crime scene. These symbols probably symbolize something.
Nemmeno son guidare, sono cambio manuale. Arrivederci!
Astronaut? Nope. Houston, I'm observing some debris coming from Uranus. On my hardest role yet, small business owner. Because I have no idea what I'm doing. But GoDaddy Arrow does, using AI to build a logo, website, and social content. So I can start Walton Goggins goggle glasses. Because if your goggles ain't Goggins, they don't belong on your noggins.
Okay, see, like, that's... Bro, if you cut all this other bullshit out and start from, like, right here, if you cut all that extra shit out and go from right here, you could have salvaged this. Like, right here.
I have no idea what I'm doing. But GoDaddy Arrow does, using AI to build a logo, website, and social content. So I can start Walton Goggins goggle glasses. Because if your goggles ain't Goggins, they don't belong on your noggins. With GoDaddy Arrow, it's like you know what you're doing.
That's what you need. Boom, short like that. Cut out all the extra shit that you had. That's how if this made it to my desk, I would be like, I would get rid of the nest. I would get rid of the space. I would get rid of the crime scene. I would get rid of his whole monologue. I would cut all of that and leave the last 8-9 seconds there and make adjustments from within. Actually, it would have been a good commercial, pretty decent. I'm upset with GoDaddy. They're usually pretty good at it. If your goggles ain't Goggins, they don't belong in your noggins, which is funny. And you know that he's saying something stupid like that to relate to someone who doesn't know how to build their business and no idea what they're doing and creating stupid products. Like, it was very well done to get that message to the consumer. I am depressed after watching this. That was pretty bad. These commercials are really bad.